Hey everybody, we are back. We are here in the beautiful Hammond Pond Reservation here in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. And we decided to do our Christmas episode as a Chestnut Hill pizza showdown. So we visited Frank Pepe's Neapolitan Pizza and picked up 2 pizzas from there. And then we found a newcomer called Mr. Roni Cups down in the street at Chestnut Hill, and we picked up their namesake pepperoni pizza. So let's give it a taste. All right, so looks like the first pizza that we're going to try is the original tomato pie with mozzarella from the Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napoletana. So here we go.
All right.
Now I'm told by an Italian friend of mine that these are actually pretty authentic Neapolitan pizzas. So let's give it a taste.
Crust is good. It's nice and thin, has a nice chew to it, slightly airy. Nice yeasty taste, but not too overpowering. The sauce is good, not too sweet, not too savory. Could be a little bit more cheesier if you ask me, but pretty good slice of Neapolitan style cheese pizza.
I want to try another bite, but I want to try this really charred piece. Because when I've had this New Haven style pizza before when I was living in Connecticut. And the hallmark is a super thin crust, but also that charred taste that you get from the coal-fired oven. And that first bite I had was a little bland. So I think it was because they didn't char it enough on the edges. So I'm gonna try this again. That was the flavor that I was missing. That extra char just enhances the flavor. You get all the caramelization. Plus, even that side of the oven, it looks like even the pizza got a little bit of a nice crackle on the top. I would say ask for it well done at Frank Pepe's. I like this a lot.
I give this an overall B for pizza.
A B?
A B.
A 1B? Okay.
A B for pizza.
It's a pizza B.
It's a pizza
All
B.
right.
With Frank Pepe's famous classic white clam pizza. It's a fresh clam, garlic, it looks like some herbs, oregano, and
I'm pretty excited for this. My first time trying the Frank's white clam pie, so let's give it a go here.
that's really good. That's like a clam scampi, or wonderful, garlicky, clammy. This is really good.
So we have lots of chopped up bits of clam. I think these are just the your typical quahog style clam. Mm-hmm. Lots of chopped garlic. This is just all garlic, it looks like.
Delicious.
And a bit of, smells like fresh oregano and maybe some thyme on top. All right, let's give this a taste. The first thing you notice is the garlic, because that's such a powerful aroma right up your nose as you take that first bite, because you just inhale all that flavor. And then after you chew it, you get that little chewiness of the clam, that brininess starts to mix into the garlic. And it gives it even a little bitterness too. I love it.
Yeah, the clams are well cooked. They're still tender after being placed on the pizza and in the wood stove. You would almost expect them to be more rubbery in texture, but they're very tender, and I'm pleased with this pizza.
Wow. Even down to the crust, there's still so much flavor. Just right even at the edge of it. And you know what I like? Usually when you get a small pizza, they overload it in the center instead of spreading it out towards the edge.
It's completely.
But this actually is very evenly distributed toppings. So the ratio of the crust to the toppings is still really good.
Yeah.
I find with small pizzas, you always get more crust than topping.
And you can tell the clams are fresh and whole by the way they're chopped. They're not uniform, they're just there. You can even see some of the actual ring of the clam there, the belly of it. I mean, this is a great pizza. Nice big chunks of clams. Good stuff.
Frank Pepe's, get the clam pie.
Clam pie, guys, clam pie. All in all, I would give Frank Pepe's clam pizza 4 slices of pizza.
4 pizza slices.
4. All right, this is the famous Mr. Roni Cups Roman style pepperoni pizza.
Looks like we have 2 types of pepperoni.
The nice pepperoni curl here. That's what you want to look for when you have a nice pepperoni, is this curl right here when you cook it. Let's go for it. Pepperoni's good, flavorful. Not a lot of spice in there, not too much of a bite. It's pretty plain. Sauce is nice, a bit on the sweet side. The dough here, well, the crust is more of a, I would say more of a bread-like, kind of reminiscent of a grown-up Ilios pizza. There's nothing wrong with Ilios pizza at all, and there's nothing wrong with this pizza at all. It's just my comparison. The more you chew, the more everything comes together, the better it gets. So, it's actually not a bad bite of pizza at all. It's pretty good.
You're right. I do like that there's 2 different types of pepperoni, but it does still seem kind of bland.
Yeah.
You get a lot of nice herb action.
Yeah, that's good though.
You can definitely taste the herbs.
I guess they call them Roni Cups because this is what happens when you bake the pepperoni. They turn into little cups. And so yeah, we were talking earlier about the crust. Apparently they do a 48-hour fermentation on their dough, and it gives it this lighter, kind of more bubbly appearance here, more like a piece of bread than a pizza crust. Let's give it a taste. There's a lightness to the crust that you don't expect because it's so fluffy. Unlike a more firm crust like the Neapolitan style, which was just solid, crispy dough. There's a lot more air in each layer here. It's really good pepperoni. Funky even. It has this aged meat kind of taste to it. I don't know though, the crust and the cheese combination, especially once it gets cold and it gets a little gluey, it's not as pleasant. But I would say that the quality of the pepperoni is fantastic. How many slices would I give it? I would give it 3 for the pepperoni. But that's it.
Hello everybody, we have here a real authentic French military ready-to-eat meal, otherwise known as an MRE. We're gonna go ahead, open this up and see what we have here. This is mackerel roulette. It's almost a pate of mackerel. So let's see how this is. Yeah, it's definitely a pate of mackerel. It has some veggies in there, some seasoning in there.
That's definitely not for me.
No,
It's very fishy.
very, very, very fishy. No. It's a no. It's a no. Oh gosh. No, no thanks.
All right, everybody, that was our pizza battle of Chestnut Hill, our Christmas episode of 2020. I think it was pretty clear the winner was the clam pie at Frank Pepe's. A very clear winner, at least for me. I think everyone else agrees that was probably the tastiest pizza that we had. Had a little special taste of that MRE, though. I don't think I want to give that even a rating. So, have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.